Legends. So I wake up and I can decide just to cut this game on and see what's going on. And my very first thing that happens is this. This game is troll. You guys remember how hard it was to actually get this character and how much I summoned and this character would not come out. And she's just like, what's up, bitches? On the free summon. A whole 3 months, like 3-4 months later. So I ain't mad at it. I'm actually pretty happy because, you know, we've been chilling. I had nothing to do. Like, I'm going to 6-star because I wanted her just because she's good for a lot of different content. So I'm not mad at that. It's just that this game is just funny sometimes. What it does to you, like where it decides that it wants to help and doesn't want to help. Now, the purpose of this video is not going to be long. However, I do have a few questions for you guys. Being that we have nerfs coming up, one, who do you feel is going to get nerfed? A lot of people are going to say a lot of different things. Balance sake, I think Deanne and Angelica both are going to get nerfed. I think they're both going to catch it. I know people last time I said Angelica needed to be nerfed, people was like, oh my god, my Angelica, I need her to pass content. And I'm like, bro, you don't need Angelica to pass content. You could just build properly. Angelica is literally like a band-aid character. She just allows you to not really use a tank. And I know they don't like that. You can tell that the people who make this game don't like that. So they kind of gave us Angelica replacement anyway, which kind of makes me worry for her. And I even eventually did use her 5-star for Wyvern because it just was easier. Like, I didn't have to do shit. I could just put her 5-star, put bullshit gear on her, and she's better than freaking Basque and Crow. Like, how's that possible? Like, so I think they're gonna get her. They're gonna get her and Deanne. Now, I know that's going to be a source of contempt for people because Deanne is a special character that you can't get anymore. But I think they're going to get both of them for balancing and allow other things, or maybe change it up a little bit. So those two aside, I think they're going to get. They've already been tinkering with Kairon, so I'm not even going to mention Kairon right now. I think Says might actually get a buff. I know that's out of the blue, and like for PvP wise, as far as his cleave and everything else, he don't need a buff. But I think he's a little bit hard to use, and he's always been hard to use. And people that's why in the beginning, I was one of the people in the beginning who said how good he was because you need to manually control Says, and people were like, nah, he sucks, his damage sucks, and everything else. And now everybody want a Says cleave team. A whole fucking year later. Basically, after I said it like in beta that he was good, and if you remember, like one of the very first videos I said get Says, like he's good, you can control him, you can straight delete people when you decide to. Says is a boss, but no, because he wasn't face roll, you couldn't just roll out of bed and cut it on and go back to sleep and win with him. People said he bad, which is what always happens when better characters all of a sudden bad because you can't fucking cut it on and go to sleep and win. Bad character. Oh my god, look, you can't win with this. Like, no, dumbass, you can't auto with it. But with that said, let's see who else. Euphine, they already did something with, so we can't picture her. I could actually see, and this is out of the blue. As far as buffs, I think some of the 3-stars are gonna catch it. There's a bunch of 3-stars that are not all that great, or maybe they'll just get specialty changes just to keep going along with, you know, that theme. But they might get not Hazel, they might do something with Carrot. Judith, I believe her name is, Alexa might actually get buffs as well. I like to see Alexa go a bit further because they give her a lot of story time, so you might get a little something. Raz, we know, is coming, so more line of the nerfs. Let me close out of this. I'm tired of looking at this. I could see, and this is gonna be random for you guys. I'm gonna tell you why. I can see Dizzy catching something, and again, that's gonna be like I don't think, to be honest with you, that just because they're collab characters or special characters that are limited edition, I don't think they're above getting touched. I don't think that's the case. So I can see them doing something about Dizzy, because the minute Dizzy just shoots something at you, you kind of lost, especially in PvP. So I can see them doing something about that. And I can see Sigrid's already getting the buff, but I think that buff wasn't enough, because her damage over time just doesn't do enough. She needs to inflict a whole lot more bleeds for her to make much more of a difference. And let's see, you might hear a little bit of yard work outside, but we're gonna rock it anyway. It doesn't matter. I think Xeno probably will get touched. B'Elanna is just B'Elanna. B'Elanna, I don't think they're gonna do anything with B'Elanna because she's like the household favorite. I think Yuna fell by the wayside. I really do think Yuna fell by the wayside, and they need to buff her damage a little bit. She's supposed to be like the mascot of the game. She's getting like the protagonist's curse. Like, she's getting that Raz curse where, like, she probably like give her. Well, we're gonna have outfits soon anyway, but she needs to have. Please do not put stats on outfits. Epic 7, don't do that. Just want to point that out. I think that her damage is a little bit on the side, and there's a lot of characters who AoE, because I know people go, but she's AoE damage. There's a lot of characters who AoE and do a lot of damage. Man, freaking Cecilia does about as much damage as Yuna does. Cecilia, like that's not supposed to happen. Even though Cecilia is a bae right there, but that's not supposed to happen. Like, we come on, guys, you guys know better than that. I could see also one more character that I wanted to get out. I could see Ludwig still getting another buff. I honestly see that Ludwig needs a little bit more. Cleave wise, like, I know people always say he can cleave in PvP, but I still see them like using, like, PvE, he's still kind of struggling a little bit. And I don't really think anybody else really needs a nerf, but if they're gonna do something, they might do something to challenge a Damiel, which is interesting. And I know it's gonna kind of like hurt people's feelings. I still haven't done this. I'm kind of like so uninterested. I'm so sorry, Montmorency. I gotta finish you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look at you looking at me. You're like, but I got a specialty change. Let's look at your special change. What was I supposed to? Excuse me, what was I supposed to do that I'm just not doing? I'm like so uninterested. 500 spirits. Oh, you needed points. That's why I was like, you got me effed up. She need 800 points in the area for no reason. I was like, y'all got me messed up. I'm sorry. That's why I didn't do this yet. Oh my god. You see that from my last video, this is where my gold is at. I gain like, you gain like 1 million gold a day, as long as you're not spending it all. So that's the thing. But now I'm gonna do something with this Litica. I'm gonna level her, let her get some fodder, levels up, and that's all I want to talk to you guys about today. And I'm about to be severely overcapped down that and be triggered. Let's not even do that right now. Let's not even do that right now. Like, it's just too much energy now and too much time. And then you like forget, and it just be sitting there looking at you like, what's up, homie? You gonna use me or not? Anyway, like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next video. Let me know what you guys think. Who's gonna get buffed? Who's gonna get nerfed? They said buffs, but that's not all. It's never always the only thing that puts there. They usually add 2 or 3 more characters to the buff. So I just threw that in there as well. Who's gonna get buffed? Who's gonna get nerfed? I hope watching this video that somebody gets some summon luck, because I love seeing that shit when you guys get characters. Hey, I watched your video and I got so-and-so. Like, that makes me happy. That really does make me happy, because that means somewhere somebody is happy, like throwing their hand in the air, like, yes, I'm the shit. Like, I like that. That when you bring people joy in the day, and it doesn't even matter, joy in the day anywhere in the world, and maybe they just was having a bad day and they watched the video and they got some joy. That's what makes making YouTube videos good and fun, when somebody can just smile that you probably would never meet in your life, or doesn't even like you don't even know exists, but that you brought them some type of joy. That makes all of it worth it. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary. Peace.